Welcome to my show. I'm Sean, your host. Let's talk about difficult family members. Over the years, I've tried different things. I've tried different angles. I've tried different approaches. I've cared for the spectrum of family members, everything from, I guess it would have to do with the patient population for most of my experiences. Everything from birth to death, everything from the 18-year-old to the 107-year-old. Not a lie, 107. God bless her. The difficult part of taking care of family members and patients is, I think I talked about this once already, is the emotions. 99% of the time we see families, we see patients when they are the most vulnerable, when they are the most scared, and when they feel the most out of control. I think all nurses can agree that we are control freaks, and that when something is not in our control, when we have no say-so over how something is going, that it will throw us for a loop. So my best piece of advice, and quite honestly it's the only piece of advice I think has worked every time, is that you need to focus on the patient, no matter what happens. Whether it's a trauma, if it's an illness, short-term, long-term, if it's frustration, fear, if it's family member who's a teenager or the middle-aged or elderly, whether it's about finances, home situation. It could be something as simple as they're frustrated because they have to get home to take out their pets for them to use the bathroom. I mean, just run the gamut. So my best piece of advice, and the only piece of advice that I think has worked over the years, is that no matter what they are upset about, no matter how difficult, and you can define difficult in any way you want, no matter how difficult the family member is, you need to focus on the patient. You need to, obviously, you need to recognize that whatever it is that is concerning them is true and is real. You need to make sure that you're not being condescending. You have to make sure that you're speaking on their terms and on their level. One of the things that probably upsets me the most when I see nurses, providers, or anyone speaking to family members about anything is that the family member's sitting down and they're standing up trying to explain things to them. Granted, there are situations where you can't sit down, but if there is a chair, please sit your rear end down and talk with them. I guess most family members are upset because of the unknown. They don't know what's going on. There's no recipe for what we do. We sure have a common goal in mind, and we follow a template 99% of the time, but the beauty and the frustrating part of nursing and medicine and everything underneath that umbrella is the unpredictability. I think I need more coffee. Most family members just need to be reoriented to make sure that it's not about them, that it's about the patient, that it's not about me, it's not about the provider, it's not about the dog, it's not about the sister, it's not about the mother, it's not about your friends, it's not about the distant cousin who lives in Australia. It's about the patient, because ultimately they're the ones who need the most support and need the most attention. So if you can figure out a way to focus all of your attention yours and the difficult family member's attention on the patient, I guarantee you're going to solve almost all your problems.